Nigeria is a mystery that baffles me. Do evil, it takes years only to get yourself washed up, and presented as a saint. Yesterday was historic. It was Ibrahim Babangida's book launch, where he made the shocking revelation that was there. Because I remember the book, Why Was Struck, already said the same thing. But people who carried that malicious and evil intention against Ndi Igbo, that it was an Igbo coup, sought to pin that particular idea, that particular lie, and sell it all along for 59 years against Igbo people. And I think the Igbo people should be apologized to. They need an apology for the kind of treatment, the kind of mistreatment, the kind of evil meted on them for the past 59 years because of that single lie. Welcome to the Diary of a Broken Man, where we dissect political, economic, and social issues concerning our country, Nigeria. Remember to subscribe, to like, to share, and to comment. Today, I want to highlight Dr. Motayo Williams' post today on X concerning Babangida. And I want to read from his post. I want you to listen. Just pay attention to me. You will see somebody we are celebrating. I wrote on X yesterday that Ibrahim Babangida in a Senate climb should be in prison. Should have been arrested a long time ago. Who is celebrating an infamous person who annulled the whole election, a well-organized, done election, annulled it for his own personal gains. And today, after 32 years, people are clapping for him for saying the truth. Which truth? That he annulled an election. Okay, let me read this. Under Babangida, the following people were assassinated or died under suspicious circumstances. I want you to join me in reading this. Okay? Number one is the famous Delegewa, 1986, the journalist who was killed by a Paso bomb. Under him, this set of people died. This number of people died under him as the military ruler. This set of people died. MK Abiola, this is 1998, winner of the annulled election, June 12th election, died in detention. Major General Tunde Idiabo, 1999, former chief of staff, Supreme Headquarters, who died suddenly, under the same man. Gloria Okon, 1985, alleged drug courier, mysteriously disappeared. Brigadier Ibrahim Bako, 1983, killed during the coup that brought in Buhari and Babangida. Colonel Anthony Oshefu, 1996, former military governor, assassinated. Kudirat Abiola, 1996, wife of MKO Abiola, assassinated. Chief Alfred Rewen, 1995, a businessman and pro-democracy activist, assassinated. Dr. Beko Ransom Kuti, 2006, pro-democracy activist. While he died of natural causes, some believe his treatment in detention under Babangida contributed to his deteriorating health. So since he came out of prison, he never got himself back. Pa Alfred Rewen, 1995, a Nadeko chieftain, assassinated. Now let's look at the soldiers. These are the soldiers executed directly, like led by Babangida, Wazobia killer. Let's go on the soldiers that were executed directly. Major General Maman Vasa Gwari, Gwagi, Niger State. Lieutenant Colonel Mike Iyoshe, Tiv, Benue State. Major Daniel Bamidele, Yoruba, Ekiti State. Lieutenant Colonel Musa Bitiyong, Hausa. Major Ladi Akinyemi, Yoruba, Ogun State. Captain Eloja Akaba, Egala, Kogi State. Lieutenant Colonel Christian Osei Doma, Benue State. Major M.E. Obolu, Igbo, Anambra State. Major Gideon Oka, Tiv, Benue State. Colonel D.D. Ukpo, Efi, Cross River State. Major S.A. Mustafa, Kanuri State. Kanuri. Major C.C. Idenyi, Igbo, Enugu State. Major K.M. Momo, Esako, Edo State. Major Cyril Obaho, Uhobo, Delta State. Major I.G. Toko, Ejo, Bayelsa State. Captain Hali Empere, Ejo, Delta State. Captain Pero Dakolo, Ejo. Dr. Captain Akogo Idoma. Captain Charles Ekele, Igbo. Captain K.U. Umalu, TV. Lieutenant A.E.B. Ide, Uhobo, Delta State. Lieutenant Nicholas Ode, TV, Benue State. Lieutenant N.A. Anyene, Igbo, Anambra State. Lieutenant H.E. Ibikibo, Ejo, Bayelsa State. Lieutenant A.A. Adamu, Hausa. Lieutenant P.N. Oyibo, Igbo. Lieutenant K.U. Malu, TV. Lieutenant J.J. Akpo, TV. And so many other people that we are not mentioned. In fact, the list is endless. And yet, he is being celebrated like an angel. Something is wrong with Nigeria. Something is seriously wrong with Nigeria. How can a whole sitting president who was part of the supposed struggle for the June 12th election, all the dignitaries Nigeria had, we are clapping for this man. For Christ's sake, they were gathered for this man who put Nigeria in the situation we are today. How are we falling to this stage? How did we get to this stage? How, as a nation? I'm just confused. If anybody has any better answer he can give to me. How have we fallen to this level that we now celebrate people who history reckoned as evil? I remember my father telling me, when people were saying that Sani Abacha is evil, he said, there is a person more sinister than Abacha. History will reveal him, and that is IBB. And right before our eyes, he's being whitewashed, and nothing is happening. Our country is a nation without consequence. You do anything and you get away with it. Just look at the things you need as a Nigerian. You need to have money. You need to be a politician. You need to have people to surround you. You need to have military as your friends, or as you will scale through anything. Do anything and you will get away with it. Otherwise, how can somebody who did this kind of things, who has this kind of history, all of a sudden is being celebrated? And right before our eyes, people donated up to 12 billion naira for this man. Are we really insane in Nigeria? Or is something wrong with us? Is something wrong with us in Nigeria? Why can't we do what is real and what is necessary for ourselves? Seriously, I'm beginning to question the one Nigeria thing, because the one Nigeria thing seems to favor a particular set of people. This particular man now, if he was to be an Igbo person yesterday that declared this, there would have been war in Nigeria. People would have been, in fact, the whole place would have been burning if he was an Igbo person. And the people sat down there and they clapped for him. I'm still wondering the rationale behind the clap. I'm wondering the rationale behind that a democratically elected president was annulled and arrested, and the wife was assassinated. He himself died in detention. I think Abiola, there should be a posthumous presentation of certificate of return to him. There should be that, because it's obvious. Who knows? 2023 election may have been the same. Who knows? We are a nation that lie to ourselves and stay complacent in the lies we tell ourselves. Okay, the 1966 coup, Igbo coup, Igbo this, Igbo that. We have seen the list of those who participated in the coup. And precisely there were events that led to, because Ben Bule made it clear in the, in the cross-examination, that that this was not anything ethnic. It was nothing ethnic. Nobody cared the ethnicity you come from. What those who planned, they knew what they planned and how they envisioned it to be. Unfortunately, maybe some people became victims. SL Akintola, for instance, opened fire and he was shot. Why can't we tell ourselves the truth as a nation? If this unity does not work for us, separate the country, let's go in peace. Otherwise, the kind of lies will rotate among ourselves. We have been living a lie from the 1960s up until now. We have been living a lie as a nation. We need a dialogue, seriously. We need a dialogue. We need a national dialogue. We need a national dialogue to redefine what holds us together. Because the lies are too much. The propaganda is too much. Every Eke Market day, there is a new lie that will come up to overturn history, to make history look, to create more evil in the history. Why? Why? So we need to tell us in the comment section what you think and how you think Nigeria can move forward, because we can't obviously continue living a kind of lie that for 59 years some people killed, some people have been harboring some anger, some people have said so many things, particularly concerning Igbo people, because of a lie that it was an Igbo coup. Now since yesterday, since Babangida said that it was not an Igbo coup, everywhere became quiet. Let the apology be as loud as the noise and the hatred. I greet you. Cheers.